Hello, this is Peter Collins with another sales tip for the professional salesperson. And in this module, I want to share with you why you should get a clear picture of who you want to be. Yes, get a clear picture of who you want to be. Because it's important for every salesperson to get that clear idea of the person they want to be, the kind of life they want to lead, and the career they want to create for themselves. And I'll share more on that straight after this break. Welcome back. As I said before the break, you need to get a clear picture of who you want to be. And as I also said, it's important for every salesperson not only to get a clear picture, but to get a clear idea of the person they want to become, the kind of life they want to lead, and the career they want to create for themselves, because we all create the lives and the careers that we want. Some of us do it better than others. So to do everything you need to do, you need to get a firm understanding of where your future is heading by reading your goal plan as many times a day as you can and as you need to. And you should spend at least a good 10 to 20 minutes once or twice a day visualizing yourself after you'd achieved those goals. You see, as you visualize on your goals, you need to think of the different ways that you could practice the qualities that you are developing in your personality or in your new lifestyle, and the joys that that will bring along the way. Because along the way, as you reward yourself for achieving minor goals and overcoming setbacks with real and tangible rewards like a good lunch or dinner, when the big goals come along, you could also reward yourself in a bigger way. If you're into jewelry, why not reward yourself jewelry or even a weekend away? And by rewarding yourself for those little goals, you set your mind to accept the big rewards whenever you achieve a big goal. If you don't, you may find it hard to accept the really big rewards that you are focusing on. And when that big goal materializes, if you can't see yourself doing those rewards for yourself, then you'll be the only loser. In addition to that, I'm also a strong believer in tithing. To me, tithing means putting 10% of my income aside for a worthy cause. And that main worthy cause to me is my church. And here in Australia, I worship at the Hillsong Church, and that's where I tithe. And I've also learned a big lesson there over the years that if I'm faithful in tithing in small amounts, I will not be overly concerned to tithe larger amounts, as I have done many times in the past. The process of tithing is an important one because people do not think of where the money comes from to keep the churches running. They understand where the money comes from to keep those charities moving. It comes from us because we give donations. Tithing is more than a donation because what tithing does, it provides a purposed amount of money that each believer gives to a church or association similar to that keeps the church running. And that's an important issue because of the work they do. One more thing I want to bring to your attention. Tony Robbins talks a lot about tithing as well. Now, I don't know whether he goes to church. I believe he doesn't. But he understands the power of tithing, the power of giving. And he also talks about giving. Give those small amounts because as your income grows, you'll need to give away larger amounts. And he has no problem giving away larger amounts, even in the millions. Well, good luck to him, he's earned very well. But the principle of tithing is something that he believes in and wants others to believe in as well. And for that reason, so do I. Give it a thought and start to understand that by giving to a greater cause, you become a greater person. I want to share with you how you can gamble your way into a better slice of your market share. Yes, a better slice of your market share. And there's a few ways it can be done. So let me share this way. Now, if you really don't take a real calculated series of risks to further grow your business, no matter what type of business you're in, you'll never know if the business could have paid off the way you thought it can or it should. Now, the only way to succeed in today's fierce and often demanding marketplace is by daring to be different. But here too, you need to be different, very different. And you must not only give the public a good reason to take notice of the way that you've taken the risk, but also to understand the exact reason for taking the risk in the first place. Now, the majority of consumers appreciate the character of those who show individuality, commitment, and passion for any cause that they're involved in. But there can only be one leader in any market. And those that become market leaders, especially in smaller communities, are the ones who are not afraid to stick their neck out and make a difference for the betterment of their community as well as themselves. Now, if you want to be part of that betterment and part of the difference, take risks. It can't be any simpler than that. And the more risks you take, the more risks you bring in to widen and increase your market share. And isn't that why you're doing the business you are right now? Of course you are. So work at increasing your market share and watch it grow as you do. Yes, watch it grow as you do.